Hi guys, welcome back to my extremely messy desk. This is my craft space. Welcome here. If you're new, thank you so much for checking out my channel, and if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button so you can check out what other videos I might have coming up soon. And if you're not new here, thanks for sticking around and checking out my projects. Today I am working on some cards. One of my least favorite things to craft, but I am actually having a really good time because I just got some new die cuts when COPIC had a sale. 80% off, you guys. I couldn't help it. This was like $2. So this one is a Thinlit die. Here's the product number if you like this card. Again, it was on a super clearance, so I don't know if they still have it or if you can find it, but it's called Snowflake Card. And you get one piece that looks like this. And then you get 3 other pieces that are somewhere here on the desk, but they cut out these little ornaments and this here and these little snowflakes. So, so this is the die. You get this one, this one, this one, and this one. Let's see if you can see that. This one, these 2, and this one. I've got some cards that fit an A2 envelope that I'm going to be using today. This is just cardstock, so you can use any paper that you have if you want to make these. And I cut a lot of things out already. I cut these ones out of white cardstock because they're snowflakes, and I just thought it'd be fun to do white. I've got some pattern paper that I've had hanging around for quite some time, and I've cut these down. Thinking they would fit, but I'm gonna have to trim a little extra off here, and we'll work on that now. And then I've got a variety of colors here. Sometimes when I have paper that I'm not sure if I will use, that's from a 12x12 stack, I cut it down into this 4x6 size and just kind of keep it out, because then I go, oh, this is already ready. This is really great and easy to use. So this was a Christmas stack that I just had some pages left in. And I think today we'll work with some of these and get them used up. So sometimes when you see them in the big sheet, you might not think you have a purpose for them, but when you cut them down, it takes up less space and makes it more convenient to use. So let me find my trimmer here and we will get going. Looks like in order to fit, I need to trim them down just a little bit. So if I cut off about, I think, I really want them to fit this piece here, so I'm not a measurer, you guys. You should already know that by now on my channel, so I do just about anything I can to avoid measuring. Terrible habit, I know, but let's trim that down just a little bit more so it will fit. And these other scraps you can do, you can glue them onto a cardstock piece or a piece of paper and make like a master board and cut some great little designs out of it, whatever you'd like to do. Okay, so this looks pretty good. What do we have here? Looks like 4 by maybe 5.5-ish, something like that. And of course, the part that's the ish I need to trim with, so that's great. So sometimes if I'm not totally sure on the measurements, I will just have one as a template and just trim them to match. There we go. So since I was using the Thinlits, I have my Quick Cuts Revolution on my desk here. And it only cuts thin metal dies, which is all I was doing. So it was the perfect little unit to have going. Oh, I just love this. Look at these little twinkles. So pretty. Okay, so I've got enough of these cut to make, I think, 6 or 7 cards. And I think I want to do purple and pink is not usually my thoughts of Christmas cards, but I had them, so I thought we'll just see what it looks like. And actually, I do kind of like these little snowflakes, how they turned out here in the purple. I used this pattern paper, which is nice too because you can turn it over and have it white if you need it to. So doing what I can to use up some of this paper. Oop. I'll cut off that big snowflake there. Okay, so we're gonna make one pink, a couple purple, and maybe a blue, and we'll see how it looks. What's really awesome is that when you have these die cuts, you can use them in a variety of ways to get a lot of different looks. Sometimes just the paper makes it look totally different. So I'm kind of excited to see how these are going to turn out. Now, I believe they intended for you to use 2 pieces. So you would cut this twice, because they only give you one. And then it has an indentation here to make the fold. And then you would have 2 pieces here like this. I'm just going to use one because I really want to see my pattern paper as well. And we'll see how that looks. First thing I was going to do was glue some of these little ornaments here. Okay, we'll set this stuff aside. I've already done the die cutting, like I said, so I've got some great little die cuts here. And you can use any kind of glue that you have handy or that you know, suits your preferences. I'm going to use a little bit of a variety of glue. Pom-pom here, don't even know where that came from. Christmas stuff all around my desk. I hope everybody is staying safe and having, you know, making the best of the holiday that you can. I know it's hard for a lot of people this year. So that's why I sucked it up and decided I would make a few cards just to send some cheer and do my part to bring some cheer to people. What in the world? Ugh. Okay. Got like a glue string attached. There we go. Never know what's going to happen when you're crafting, especially when you're filming. So this pattern purple paper, it has a bunch of Christmas words on it. It's the Christmas story, like down the chimney with Saint Nick, whatever. So it's kind of fun. Purple, like I said, purple is not normally my choice of Christmas colors, but I think it is pretty. I know my daughter once did a purple Christmas tree at my mom's house. Oh, no, it was pink. It was Barbie pink. Sorry. Wasn't really my thing, but she had a lot of fun, so I guess it worked out. Okay, so these little guys are done. I'm going to do it a little different than the card, than the pamphlet shows. They kind of tied it all up in a nice, neat little bow there, but I think I'm going to use some brads because I'm a metal kind of girl, and that's what I do. So we'll set these aside here. Get some of these backgrounds glued onto the cards. I think I'm just going to stick with this glue stick and see how it goes. So for this one, I think I'm going to make it go with this landscape. And then this. I might glue down here first and then glue this pattern paper over it. You could also ink these or chalk them or add any colors that you want to. I'm not really feeling that today, so we're just gonna go with white. I might add some like glitter glue or something to it later, just to jazz up those snowflakes. Here you could use some like double-sided sticky tape if you wanted to. I'm just gonna go with glue stick because I'm putting it down here. I think what's fun about these two with the die cuts is that if somebody wants to save the cards or journal or something with the cards, this will be a fun piece for them to use. They could easily cut it off and stick it in a journal. Kind of like a little gatefold. Okay, I'll put this in here. And kind of gently move it around till it's at least sort of straight. My goodness. There we go. How did we do? See, I think that looks really pretty, just like that. Again, the card that it came with was shown like this, and you could, if you had a little bigger card, you could make that center match up, so you could put like a Brad or something there, but I kind of like it just with one. And we'll see how we can make it go here. Let me find some Brads. Those are eyelets. Those aren't the color Brads I want. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, there's a purple one. There's a couple purple ones. Maybe we'll snag those. And there's some pink ones. And a blue one. Okay. So, you could also use some stamps. I had some somewhere. Boy, you guys, this is just, there we go. There they are. Could use some stamps here. I think these ones are a little too big for the outside, but you could use like a little to or from tag stamp here. Some kind of a cute little Christmas sentiment. I think we're just gonna go with it. Put it on here. Let's get out one of these Brads. And then I'll stamp a sentiment on the inside. Okay. One thing to consider if you're using like metal Brads or something when you're making cards is you want to try and keep them as flat as possible if you plan to mail them. They will ding you for extra postage otherwise. Okay, so there's that one. I think that's really cute. And you could also tie it like they did. They used a little piece of, looks like gold ribbon trim or something. And then I have this Merry Christmas stamp that I think I'm just going to stamp on the inside of the card. It's a Stampin' Up! Stamp. Pretty old one, 2001. I'm sure they have newer, cuter, better ones, but this is what I have, so we're going to go with it. Let's see, we need some ink. Just use this black one. This is a Stays On Jet Black. Doesn't look like it's very juicy anymore, but I think we are good to go. Yeah, so that's really cute. So I'm going to go ahead and keep crafting, and I'll come back at the end and we'll see how they all look. Alright, you guys, so I finished a couple of cards. You can see how one die cut can, be used in a couple different ways to make it look a little bit different as you're going along. Again, their sample looks like this, so you could use 2 of these little die cuts and have a cute little double folded card. I liked it with just one. It'd be pretty to ink these or even add some glitter glue, make it sparkle a little bit. You could add some kind of sentiment down here. So many things you can do with just one die cut. So this is the purple version that I did. Kind of changed this on each one. Super cute. This one, it goes vertically. I didn't hang anything here. I might still do that. We'll see. And this one could go vertically or horizontally, and I really like the blue. Haven't hung anything from this one yet, but I might. We'll see. It's pretty just by itself, too. I could really see this die cut used in a journal, too. Make some really pretty little flaps. Or you could put it over an envelope to make the closure look really pretty. So I hope you guys have enjoyed making some cards with me, and I will be working on some other videos soon. So if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Happy holidays and stay safe.